Or to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to my channel, where every day we get together and enjoy watching our favorite game, that game we all love. That game filled with skill and strategy. Skill, strategy, and teamwork. That amazing game filled with planning, impeccable timing and decisions that you have to make. Filled with execution and surprise, compromise, planning, timing, execution, surprise, and compromise. Key and essential to winning. Respect for your fellow player. Awareness of what's going on around you. Chivalry amongst the player base. Patience and innovation. Quick thinking. Innovation and quick thinking at the same time. Maintaining your composure in those touchy situations. Being able to react under high stress. Knowledge is essential. Knowledge of all the technical aspects of the game. Knowledge and understanding. All those things, all rolled into one. Essential for good performance. The game we all love. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, it's not all just a bot-infested, gold-slinging, stat-padding, pay-to-win clusterfuck of cluelessness. Not all the time. Sometimes it's all those other things that I mentioned. That list is essential when you... let's get into the video. Here we go. Look at this. I'm in Tier 8. And, what is this? Look. 30 tanks versus 30 tanks. Grand battles. Only a couple of SPGs, which is good. I am happy to report that grand battles are now available in Tier 8 vehicles. You might already know this if you've played Tier 8, or you might not know this. But now, when you roll out in your Tier 8 tank, you have a chance of just getting into an all Tier 8 grand battle, it's called. Which is a good thing, isn't it? Look at this. No Tier 9s, no Tier 10s to worry about. And I'm in my AMX ELC 90 even, whatever, this little thing. And it's almost always in Tier 9-10 games. And I don't really like it, because when I'm in a Tier 10 game, I've got no pen, and what am I going to do? But now it's all Tier 8s. So I'm going to make a little nest here, and I've moved up and hopefully do some spotting for my team. And I'm not facing Tier 10 tanks that have more view range than me. Tier 10 medium tanks. So this is a good thing. They've always had grand battles for Tier 10s. And why should the Tier 10s get all the fun? Why not have... I think they should have it for more than just tiers. But I guess that really impacts the matchmaker. Because if you start having these grand battles for all the different tiers, it's going to kind of screw up the rest of the matchmaking, unless there's lots of, unless you got millions of players. But I think what this does is it uses up a lot of the Tier 8s now. And I would think that if you play Tier 10, and I've noticed this, that you don't get a lot of games now where there's Tier 10, 9, 8. You don't get to pick on the Tier 8s as much. That's just an observation. I'm not sure about the actual numbers. But hey, okay, grand battles for Tier 8 vehicles. Now, isn't that interesting? And you could platoon, if you're platooned with your friends and you're playing Tier 8s, 2 or 3 of you, you're not always in a Tier 10 game like it's been in the past. You could get one of these games. Now, it's good, but there are some, caveats. Is that what? Let me take a shot here. I'm not going to take a shot. If that guy comes back, I'm going to take a shot. I've got actually teammates that have moved further up than me. So I'm going to shoot and hope I don't get spotted. I'm not spotted because the enemy team is kind of hanging back like pussies. But what I was going to say is these grand battles, or these all Tier 8 or all Tier 10, really, one of the key things is that there has to be balance within the tier, and there isn't. So let's face it, in this mode, if you're in a Defender or a Scorpion or a Patriot, you've got one of the best tanks, right? Because the tanks aren't balanced. A Defender is better than all the other tanks. So rolling out and seeing, oh, it's a Grand Battle Tier 8, then that's like you've the jackpot if you're driving a Scorpion G or a Defender or a Patriot and a couple of other, maybe the Lorraine, auto-loading premium Tier 8. So there's that, and hopefully the matchmaker will not stack one team with five Defenders versus 5 Tiger 2s or something like that, right? So there is that. There's really tier for tier things aren't balanced, and I think in regular matchmaking, maybe if you have a Defender, you're always in a tier 10 game. Maybe that balances you somewhat. But anyway, besides that, I've got to shout out to Wargaming for introducing this, because I think you guys and myself and everyone's going to have a lot more fun in something like this. Because you get to this is like remember that mode where you had to go capture the base. What was it called? I forgot. But this is 30 versus 30, which is pretty damn good, and it's all the same tier. So why not? Why not have some fun in fighting guys your own size, so to speak? Even though I am the smallest. But this is good. All in all, it's good. Now there's only a couple of maps where you can do this on. I wish they would have more. And the other thing is, I wish the maps would be a little bit bigger. Because look at this map. This map is basically 2 choke points. One in the northwest, one in the southeast. And you just go there and fight front on. You just sit there and battle each other. So the most heavily armored tanks with the biggest guns kind of have the advantage. And then the middle is all open, and I'm just going to drive through the middle. Every game is the same on this map. A whole bunch of guys in the northwest, a whole bunch of guys in the southeast, some people camping at the base. And I just drive over here. I'm going to kill the artillery. It's like, why not? Hello. Yeah, you brought your artillery. You think finally I'm in a grand battle, 30 targets? Yeah. No fun for you. Go back to your garage. Where's the other artillery? I'm going to find him and kill him too. And this map plays out so predictably all the time. The 2 corridors, right? Northwest, southeast. Just slug it out, and then completely open in the middle, so that where I was, if you spot and you're not detected and you don't see anyone, once we killed that Progetto, smooth sailing, just come in here. So if you're in a light tank, there's a hint. Just look for the opening up the middle. Oh, hello. You're in a grand battle. You want to get a lot of damage? Yeah, no gold for you. I'm in the sheriff's account. If he would have hit me and killed me, he would have won 250 gold. But, so come on. If you're going to have these battles, it's great. I think it's 99% positive. But come up with some more interesting maps, like a little bit bigger, with not just 2 choke points. What the fuck was that mode called? Where you respawned and stuff, and it was like 9 maps, and you could. What was that called? Oh yeah. Front lines. Remember front lines? The maps were interesting. There wasn't just 2 choke points. You could move around everywhere there, and it was really interesting because the battles were always different. And on this particular map, the battles are always the same. And I'm just going to go to the other choke point now and shoot people up the ass. But I'm complaining a little bit here because it's my nature. All I'm saying, actually, I want to try and make this positive, is that this mode for Tier 8s is a welcome surprise. Shout out to you. When they do something right, you got to give them a shout out. So this is good, but I think it could be even better if you come up with a couple of more interesting maps where it's not just a couple of choke points, right? Because now these guys are pinned here. Where else are they going to go? I'm just going to shoot them up the ass. Shoot you up the ass, shoot you up the ass. Who else wants to take one up the ass? I'll just back up here. It is fun, that I don't have to shoot an IS-7 and bounce his ass, or an Object 705 or a mouse. I'm shooting Tier 8s. So this is all good. Have you guys played this mode? Oh, they don't even see me now. Okay, let's take you out. Let's see if how many shots I can get here. No, I like shooting up the ass. Not going to shoot you in the front when I can shoot him up the ass. Oh yeah! How many shots up the ass was that? And I've got one more clip, buddy. Here I come. Okay. Here we go. Just wait for... trying to time the reload here. I'm going to get that last kill. That one's mine. Here I go. There's only 2. Okay, there's only 1 left. I got him. He's mine. I'm coming in. I'm going in. Here I go. You Progetto, you think you're going to get it? No way. Let's go. All right, where is he? Where the hell is he? Here we go. Here we go. Get out of the way. Klaus Kellerman's coming. I'll ram him. Got him. So yeah, you know, I'm having fun in this tier 8 grand battle. Look at this. Not bad. And look at these two guys that were platooned, the Progetto and the FV. Imagine that. Two guys platooning, having fun together in tier 8. And I didn't make any credits because I'm in a pay-to-lose credits tier 8 premium tank that you have to load a shit ton of gold because usually you fight tier 10s. But, hey, tier 8 grand battles. It's a good thing. Let me know in the comments if you've played any, and let me know if you think it's more fun than the regular bot-infested, gold-slinging, stat-padding, pay-to-win clusterfuck of cluelessness as a bottom tier, tier 8 in a tier 10 game. Let me know what you guys think.